Good, happy Saturday night, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Sports with Riley King. Let's begin. Week 7 of your Friday night football. Let's take a look at the video from WMUR News 9, Jason King.
The look of the indoors.
The Monadnock Regional Marching Band ready for prime time. The Huskies will play at the Outback Bowl this coming January, but tonight they play us into Friday Night Football.
Hi, I'm Paul Roy. I'm a linebacker and a running back for Farmington Newt, and I'm here shopping for New Hampshire Tackles Hunger, and get ready for Friday Night Football on Channel 9.
All right, Paul, great job to you and your teammates, and thanks, and welcome everyone to Week 7 of the Friday Night Football Report. We'll begin tonight in the Seacoast area. Exeter and Dover trying to keep playoff hopes alive. Both teams entered tonight 3-3 in the East Conference. Third quarter Exeter ball, trailing 14-10, but Ty Vitko is a player on defense too. He strips it away and takes it 50-some-odd yards in the other direction. Touchdown for the Green Wave. That put Dover in front, 21-10. Fourth quarter, Adam Gray scores for Exeter on the misdirection. A 9-yard run, plus the 2-point conversion, cuts the deficit to 3 points, 21-18. But Dover answers right back. Vitko, this time on the offensive side of the ball, sneaks it in for the touchdown. Dover gets its first win over Exeter in more than 10 years, 28-18. 4-2 Salem at 5-1. Winnicott first quarter, no score. Warriors ball on the goal line. Jordan Fuller punches it in for the touchdown. 7-0 Winnicott. Just before halftime, though, Salem gets on the board. Kyle Poulin to Michael Ferentz, 5-yard touchdown pass, tied it at 7-all. Salem goes on to get a huge win, 20-13. So both teams now 5-2. Londonderry at Spalding, the Lancers win 41-6. Jake Holland had a kick return for a touchdown, and Evan Cormier threw for one score and ran for another. The Lancers are 6-1, but believe it or not, they still need to win one of their last 2 games to clinch a playoff spot. Pinkerton at the Portsmouth Oyster River Clipper Cats. Astros win 36-6. Robbie Fahey returned a fumble for a touchdown for Pinkerton, and Zach Crowell scored the lone touchdown for the Clipper Cats.
We're undefeated at home, boys. This is our last game at home. Want to go 5-0, though?
Yeah!
5-0 at home?
Yeah! All right, Concord home with Merrimack first half. Ben Eichmann takes the handoff, and he is untouched, 83 yards. That'll be a tomahawk touchdown. They went for 2 and got it, so it was 8-0 Merrimack, just like that. Still in the first. James Dowling back to pass this time. He goes deep to a wide open Garrett Murray, and that one goes for 80-plus yards, about 84 to be exact. 14-0. The extra point was blocked. Concord cheer squad trying to get the crowd fired up, but more of the same in the second quarter. A huge hole for Eichmann, again untouched. 69 yards this time for the score. Merrimack wins 39-7. The Tomahawks are 6-1. Keene at Nashua North. The Titans win big, 47-18. Curtis Harris ran for 107 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first quarter alone. Lucas Cunningham had a pick-6. So next week's game with Merrimack could be for the West Conference title. All right, it was a special night in East Swansea as Monadnock not only hosted its New Hampshire Tackles Hunger game, but also honored veterans wearing special jerseys for tonight's game. Laconia came to town looking to knock off another unbeaten. They did it last week. Not a bad start. Huskies threatening, but they cough it up. Laconia's Aaron Def Vongsa recovers it in the end zone for the touchback, but Monadnock would bounce right back. Chandler Matson takes it around the right side. That's a touchdown for the Huskies, made it 14-0. Then the cheerleaders throwing out some of our Friday night footballs, handing them out to the kids. That's pretty cool. Another quick score for Monadnock, though. Tim Santaw on the quarterback sneak, and Matson ran for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns. Monadnock is 7-0. They win 44-6. Somersworth home with Epping Newmarket. The Hilltoppers hosted a New Hampshire Tackles Hunger collection tonight as well. Somersworth wins it 42-6. That's 3 straight for them.
Quick. Hey, bring it in, White. Bring it in. Hey, over here.
Franklin loves the camera. Division 4 game tonight, only one. Raymond Rams under the lights with Franklin. Second half, Raymond quarterback Kamani Clark picked off by Travis Perry. Takes it deep into the Rams territory. A few plays later, Harrison Clark finds Jacob Beaupre wide open for the Franklin touchdown. That made it 30-0, and they weren't done. The pitch this time to Perry. He's going to make a couple of cuts and takes it in 20-plus yards for the score. Franklin is for real in Division 4. They beat the Rams 38-0. All right, now to Division 2. It's Sauhegan home with Hollis Brookline. Second half, Sauhegan trailed by 1, but John Lonis with the quarterback keeper made it 26-21. Sabres go for 2. Lonis to Luke Manning, and that is good. Sabres up 28-21. Later, though, Sauhegan with a punt deep in their own zone. It's blocked by the Cavaliers. Kyle Manley recovers in the end zone. Kick is also good, so the game's tied 28 apiece. With about 7.5 to go, Sabres' Jacob Grassett takes the short pass for the score. Sauhegan wins it with that touchdown, 35-28. That means Sauhegan cheerleaders with 35 push-ups to end their night. How about Bow at Hanover? The Falcons hand Hanover their first loss, 22-8. Both teams now 6-1 in Division 2. Jack Wixon had 2 touchdowns for the Falcons. Matt Nichols also scored. Merrimack Valley and Kingswood, both teams looking for their first win tonight, and the Knights get it, 22-14 the final. Cam Mann had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and he also ran for another score. Guilford Belmont at Kennett, and a barn burner at Gary Millen Stadium. Guilford wins 9-3, only 1 touchdown scored in the game, and it was Curtis Nelson taking it in for Kingswood. There are 8 more Tackles Hunger sites on Saturday: Farmington Newt, Goffstown, Pelham, Plymouth, Windham, Newport, and Memorial. Campbell's game with Interlakes has been canceled, so Campbell will actually host its New Hampshire Tackles Hunger game on October 27th. I remind you can watch all of our Friday Night Football shows on our website, wmur.com/FNF. Okay, that does it for week number 7. Thanks as always for watching, and good luck to the 30 teams in action on Saturday.
Okay, and that was your week number 7 of Friday Night Football. And we'll have your Saturday highlights tomorrow in Sports with Riley King. Red Sox versus Astros. Boston reveals ALCS roster ahead of Game 1 versus the Houston. Let's take a look at that video from Nesson Sports.
Nissan Rogue. It's got Pro Pilot Assist and can stop and start on its own to help keep your distance from that. This is the 2018 Nissan Rogue. It's got Pro Pilot Assist and can stop and start on its own to help keep your distance from that car ahead, and can help keep you centered in your lane.
Lease the Rogue family for $149 per month, or sign and drive the 2018 Sentra.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Okay, and there you go at a look at the roster for the game. And go Boston Red Sox. Let us know if you'll be watching the Boston Red Sox game tonight. Game time is at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time. And send us your Red Sox photos if you're watching the game wherever you are watching it. We want to see those photos. Send them under the comment box below this video. Bruins wrap up. David Pastrnak scores hat trick, 8-2 win over Red Wings. Let's take a listen to the video from NESN Sports.
Ridge Park Casino. Come play, where the rewards and thrills never end. Make every play a winner with Marquee Rewards. Sign up today, play Race to Riches, and you can win up to $10,000 cash. Only at Plainridge Park, your hometown casino.
The Amica Coverage Cam. Amica Insurance. Great service, great coverage, at a great price for auto, home, or life insurance.
We're always talking about how much this game has changed at the NHL level. It's still a battle in front of the net, not the war zone that it once was because of all the rule changes, the speed, the skill in the game today, but you still have to have the ability, one-on-one coverage, be able to box out, to try to allow your goaltender.
The Amica Coverage Cam. Amica Insurance. Great service, great coverage, at a great price for auto, home, or life insurance.
We're always talking about how much this game has changed at the NHL level. It's still a battle in front of the net, not the war zone that it once was because of all the rule changes, the speed, the skill in the game today, but you still have to have the ability, one-on-one coverage, be able to box out, to try to allow your goaltender.
Plainridge Park Casino. Come play, where the rewards and thrills never end. Make every play a winner with Marquee Rewards. Sign up today, play Race to Riches, and you can win up to $10,000 cash. Only at Plainridge Park, your hometown casino.
We've all been there. Gridlock. But this is the 2018 Nissan Rogue. It's got Pro Pilot Assist and can stop and start on its own to help keep your distance from that car ahead, and can help keep you centered in your lane.
Lease the Rogue family for $149 per month, or sign and drive the 2018 Sentra.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Bruce, we were talking to Anders Bjork the other day over at Warrior, and he said, you know, I'm not really worried about the points coming because if we continue to do the hard work and show the good habits, the goals will come. Well, that literally happened for a bunch of guys today, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought, you know, from the second period on, we took care of all the details. We won the battles in D zone. A lot of our good attacks started from there, Anders' goal included. And I was glad to see him shoot the puck. He's got a good shot, and you get an opportunity, you got to snap it. So, Donato had some looks off the rush, and Jake.
Okay, and there you go on part of that video as well. And make that 4 straight wins for the Boston Bruins. The Bruins got goals from 3 different lines, a hat trick from David Pastrnak, and 2 tails from Jack in Saturday's afternoon 8-2 thumping of the Detroit Red Wings at the TD Garden. Congratulations, Boston Bruins.
Spirit, it looked like Detroit.
And now let's take a look at your week number 7 highlights for your Friday Night Football in Maine. And here is a look at that video.
Elizabeth, living your life meaningfully in the comfort of your home. Permanent and respite stays available with award-winning quality care. Ask us about a Main Bridge to Home respite care in an assisted living setting. Call the Landing at Cape Elizabeth today.
Well, welcome to Blitz 8. The premier rivalry in Class A the past 11 years has been Thornton Academy and Bonnie Eagle. Tonight they meet for the 12th time since 2008, and a bunch of years in there they didn't even play. 4 times they've met in regional championship games, and they go at it tonight with a lot on the line in Standish. Bonnie Eagle entering the game tops in the heels, but Thornton Academy with a win should take that top spot headed to the playoffs. First quarter, Kobe Gaudette finds Ethan Logan over the middle, 26-yard connection, 7-0. Thornton Academy takes the lead. Bonnie Eagle with a drive of their own as they respond. Check out the great effort from Nate Ferris, from Keegan Meredith, bobbles it, but carries defenders into the end zone. We have a 7-7 game in the first. Turning point early in this one. Gaudette airs it out, but Alex Dyer, the great play, picks it off, but an even better play by Anthony Bracamonte. Number 21 comes into your screen and wrestles it away from Dyer, picks him clean. You'll see here he emerges from the pile with the football, and Thornton Academy gets the ball back, a momentum swing right there. They capitalize. Isaac Ofelu, the 6-yard touchdown run, 14-7 TA. Late in the second quarter, TA looking for more, but it's Dyer again. A great interception. It's 14-7 TA at the half. TA starts the third with a long drive. Ofelu, another 6-yard touchdown run. 40-20, Thornton prevails. They'll go for the perfect regular season next week against Sanford. 5-1 Oxford Hills, 5-1 Portland. Winner has home field and top seed in the A North playoffs. 14-10 Oxford Hills at the half. In the third, Portland a championship-like drive. Sam Nope to Ben Trefethen, moving the chains. Later on 4th and 2, the Vikings half of the field. It's Zach Elowich picks up the first down for the Bulldogs. Then on the goal line, Nope, the play fake. It's so good. Fools the defense, fools the cameraman. Portland takes a 17-14 lead. To the fourth, Colton Carson over the middle to Janik Lushka. Breaks a tackle for the touchdown. Oxford Hill takes the lead, but no, a flag on the play holding brings it back. Carson then on 4th and short, can't convert. They get one more chance at it, actually 2 more chances, but this one picked off by Elowich, and that pretty much does it. The Bulldog defense comes up big, 17-14 Portland, the win. Portland finishes with South Portland. Scarborough coming off a loss at Thornton Academy, visiting Lewiston tonight. Lewiston on a 2-game win streak. First Red Storm possession, Chase Cleary, the beautiful touch pass to Jared Quintolani with the touchdown, 41-8, Scarborough with the win. They have Bonnie Eagle next week, Lewiston at Edward Little. Speaking of EL, they were at South Portland this evening. South Portland quarterback Anthony Poole, the junior, for a 1-win team, has really had a good year. Beautiful play here, finds the seam and then cuts back. 6-0 South Portland early. Off the ensuing kick, EL would fumble. Red Riots go to work. Poole another short touchdown, but EL would rally in the second half for the 21-20 win. South Portland and Portland. EL, like I said, with Lewiston next week. How about Sanford looking for its 5th win in a row, hosting Deering tonight? Third quarter, Deering trailing, going to the air, but Caleb Saucier is there for the pick, and he is gone to the house. 35-yard touchdown return. Spartans go up 39-12. Deering this time gets the connection. James Opio to his brother, Ben Onick. No one's going to outleap that guy. Touchdown, Deering. They're down 39-18. Ensuing Sanford drive. It's the handoff to Ethan Shane, who finds some room, and you can't give him any room. 45-yard touchdown. Sanford's won 5 straight, 60-26. They have a big matchup at Thornton next week. In Class C South, Freiburg opened its season with a loss to Lisbon and proceeded to run the table. 5 straight wins, including a win over previously unbeaten Levitt last week. Meanwhile, after starting the year 1-2, Cape had won 2 straight, coming into tonight's matchup in Cape Elizabeth. Pick up the action in the third quarter, 7-0 Freiburg. Cape trying to drive, but Andrew Hartel picked off by Nate Knapp, the big play senior, thinking he's going to go back for 6. He'd be upended deep in Cape territory. From there, Calvin Southwick out of the backfield, the junior, gets to the outside, around end, 13-0 Raiders on top. The autumn wind was a Raider tonight. After a Cape fumble, it's Oscar Saunders, the play action, selling it, on buying. Hits Liam Harriman, 20-0. Freiburg's D doing some damage too. Eli Mahan, the big sap, 27-7. Freiburg, another win, that's 6 straight. They have Lake Region next week, Cape at Yarmouth. All right, score of note tonight, Coney blanking Gardner, 21-0 in the 141st meeting between the schools. In Class B, both Marshwood and Kennebunk entering the week at 6-0, with a showdown looming next week. Would both squads head to that final weekend unbeaten? Well, Falmouth trying to have something to say about that at Kennebunk tonight. Pick up the action in this one. Early on senior night, Yachtsman driving, Nick Mancini to Riley Reed, making moves, powering all the way inside the Kennebunk 5. From there, Coleman Allen, the touchdown run. Falmouth up 7-6 at the half. Ryan Connors had a big night with the foot. Connors with the field goal, makes 2 in a row actually, and Kennebunk's up 12-7 in the third. Big plays come from the Rams defense tonight. It's Dante DiLorenzo, the interception. He's going back the other way for 6, 18-7 Kennebunk. And then later on, if it's ripe, it's going to get picked, and it's Zach Sullivan, the interception. He's going to the house with a touchdown. 25-7 Kennebunk, looking impressive with the victory tonight. Marshwood on the road at Biddeford. Already up 33-0 after one quarter. Marshwood's Trevor Chase takes the handoff. So many weapons coming out of that Marshwood backfield. He's going to go down the sidelines. Looks like he's in, but he stepped out about the 8-yard line. And from there, after a 56-yard run, it's Justin Bryant. All he does is score touchdowns, going into the end zone. The 8-yard score. Marshwood impressive tonight, 40-6 over Biddeford. Biddeford falls. Marshwood with Kennebunk next week, a battle of 7-0 teams. Gorham and Greeley in the running for home field in round 1 of the postseason. Good one tonight in Cumberland. 14-14 game late. Nick Manlin trouble. Gorham's defense comes up big with a sack. They get the ball back. Just over a minute to play. Isaac Rollins to Zach Shaw to the Greeley 18 with 5.6 seconds left. Rollins then looking to the corner, but it's Mail there who's going to knock it down and sends us to overtime. To overtime, who's Mr. OT for Greeley? Joey Casella comes up with a couple of straight carries. This one from 5 yards out gives Greeley the 20-14 lead. Dave Higgins decides, hey, let's go for 2. Who are you going to give it to? Who else but Casella? Powering in for the 2-point conversion. It's 22-14. Gorham a chance to tie on their half of the OT, but on 4th down, Rollins' pass broken up, and Greeley with a big overtime win tonight, 22-14. Gorham finishes with Noble. Greeley at Falmouth next week. Class B, more Class B. Class B, Noble hosting Class C, York. York goes for it on 4th down near midfield, but a pass broken up by Ryan Sullivan. Noble then on 4th and short near midfield. They set up for a double pass, but Shane Pigeon is there to knock it down in the backfield, or break it up in the backfield. York then driving, but Matt Beerworth comes up with the first of his 3 interceptions on the night. This one going 90 yards for the touchdown. It's a big touchdown because Noble wins by 7, 28-21. They are 5-2 on the year, the Knights. What a turnaround. Battle of black and orange up north. Brewer hosting Brunswick. Second quarter, 14-0 Brunswick. They've got the ball, and Nate Girardin rolls right, fires a strike to Trayvon McKenzie. That's going to move the chains. Later on, Girardin, this time, rolls left. Hey, he's versatile. Number 5. Oh, but it's picked by Logan Levanceler for Brewer. Brewer defense coming up big, but it was the Dragons defense that, in the end, throws the shutout tonight. Brunswick goes on the road with a big 14-0 win. They finish next week with Coney in a very meaningful game. Why so meaningful? Because Skowhegan, the top team in B North coming in, has trouble at Lawrence tonight. After a big kickoff to start the game, it's Kyle Carpenter with a touchdown, 7-0 Lawrence. More Lawrence, and this time it's Alex Higgins. He reaches the goal line, and the official says, hey, he's in, 14-0. Skowhegan leads Class B North, and they couldn't quite get it going. Lawrence with a win, 44-26. Big win for Lawrence. Wells on a 22-game win streak, hosting Mountain Valley. 7-0 Wells in the first, and TB12 going to work. It's Tyler Bridge up the middle for the touchdown. The Warrior defense came to play as well. Falcon QB Anders McDonald on the keeper. Jonah Potter and a collection of Warriors bring him down. Defenses have to key on Bridge, so stuff like this can happen. Peyton McKay, the junior on the reverse. That goes 45 yards down to the Mountain Valley 4. From there, Bridge takes it in. 33-0 Wells, their second shutout of the year. They'll try and go to 8-0 next week as they visit York. All right, up north, defending state champ MCI at home against Oceanside. They've yet to lose to a team in the north. MCI making big plays. Ryan Friend over the middle to Dominic Wilson. See ya. MCI rolls 41-0. That right there is Blitz 8. Check it out again if you'd like on WMTW.com. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, and that is your Friday Night Football in Maine. And that's a wrap of Sports with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed this long edition of Sports with Riley King. Have a wonderful Saturday night. I'll see you back here tomorrow night with another edition of Sports with Riley King. Good night, everyone. Bye.